Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, I hope you guys stay and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It's gonna be a fun time. I am home for the summer and on with my first year in college. What the heck, it flew by so quickly. It's really crazy. But for this video, I'm gonna be talking about like my freshman experience and some tips I have for you guys. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so I was a freshman at Sonoma State University and I had an amazing time, but I also had some like rough times. So here are a few tips I have for you guys. My first tip is to go to class. You really need to go to class if you want to pass, because it's not like high school where the teacher can just be like, oh, you guys don't get it? Let's take another day or another 2 days to learn this topic. No, in college you get like a day, maybe 2 if you're lucky, and in those 1 or 2 days you learn like 2 to 3 chapters. Like, it goes by so fast, and if you don't get it, you don't get it. So go to class. But along with that, take a break. If you know you need a break, and if you know you need to like have a mental day to yourself, then don't go to class, because you need to take care of yourself, you know? And if you're sick and you need to take 1 day to get better, take that 1 day. 1 day is not gonna kill you, but consecutive days is. So take a break, but go to class. If that makes sense. But my next tip is talk to your professors. Create a relationship with them, because they're not scary. Like, they are willing to help. Go to their office hours. Like I said, if you don't get it, then you don't get it. But at the same time, your professors have office hours you can go to ask them for help, you know? And it's honestly really helpful. And if you have a relationship with them, they're gonna be more willing to help you. Because if you just show up like once right before the final and be like, hey, like, I need help, like, they're just gonna be like, why didn't you come to me earlier, you know? So make a relationship with them. They're really nice. There's nothing like what your high school teachers say. You know, in high school when they're like, yo, your professors, they're not gonna care and they're just there to teach. Like, it will help you. High school teachers, they be lying to you. Like, my next tip is stay active, because the freshman 15 is real. Oh my god, okay. When I went to college, I can't talk, but when I went to college, I was like, oh, the freshman 15, I'm not gonna get that. I'm gonna be so active. I'm gonna eat right when I go to college. Yeah, that was a joke. I didn't do any of that the first semester. I gained so much weight. I think I gained more than 15 pounds, to be honest. But yeah, stay active. Go to the gym, or if you don't like going to the gym, go for a walk, go on a hike, go swimming. Like, don't just stay in your dorm, because that's what I did first semester. I would stay in my dorm, and then when I got hungry, I would go to the cafeteria and I would eat food, like so much food, and because it was there. But yeah, like, I don't know. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, because college is so hard to like meet friends, meet people that have the same passions as you do. If you just like stay in your dorm, go to class, talk to the people in your class, join clubs, join sororities, fraternities, join whatever that you want to do, and don't let other people's opinions of them scare you out of doing it. Like, no, if you want to do it, do it. It's your life. They don't have to deal with it. You have to deal with it, you know? So yeah, step outside of your comfort zone. Try new food. Take classes you don't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because I don't know what I'm trying to say. But like, take classes you wouldn't even think about taking, but it sounds interesting to you. If it sounds interesting to you, take it, because you might learn to love it. You might want to minor in it or major in it. You know, because like your major's gonna change. Like, I wanted to be a biology major, but second semester I was like, you know what, I want to go into business. I want to go into business finance. Like, your major's gonna change so many times in college. Like, take classes that you, I don't know, man. I'm taking psychology right now, and I didn't think I would like it, but honestly, I really love it. It might just be my professor, but I like it. So my next tip is use a planner. You're really gonna need a planner, because classes aren't like every day. Like you have certain classes certain days, so you might like forget, and it just gets overwhelming sometimes, and a planner honestly really helps. And your professors will give you a syllabus for the whole semester about like when tests are, when things are due, when finals are, and honestly you should write it in your planner so you can look ahead and be like, oh, I have a final this day, I should study this day, you know? Like it really helps so you don't freak out the week before or 2 days before your final and you're like, oh my god, I had a final, or oh my god, I had a 10-page paper due. Like that's the worst thing ever, because it's not a good time, you know? So the next tip is to balance your social life with your academic life. I know that sounds like hard to do, and I know like there's a triangle, like, you know, sleep, social life, good grades, and there's like a little triangle and it like says pick two, because honestly it's so hard to have a social life with good grades and sleep, especially in college. You barely sleep in college. Honestly, I barely slept in college, but it was a fun time still. But manage it, like learn to manage it. Especially with parties, you don't need to go to every party. If you need to study, if you know you have a paper due Monday, if you know you have a test Monday or Tuesday, and you need to stay in and study, stay in and study. No one's gonna judge you. There's gonna be so many parties throughout the year that if you miss one, that is okay. Like no one's gonna be like, oh my god, you missed a party, you stayed in to study, like oh my god, you're such a nerd. No one is gonna do that. They will understand, because they're gonna be in that position too. Learn when you need to stay in and study, and learn when you need to go out, because during finals week I had like a mental breakdown 2 days before my calc final because I was stressing out and I was like studying like crazy. My head was gonna explode and my friends were gonna go out, and I was like, no, I need to stay in and study. And they honestly made me go out, and I really needed it because I needed to distress everything. So if you need to take a break from studying and go out with your friends, do that. But also if you know you need to stay in and study, do that as well, because it's just, I don't know. Just learn how you are with studying, and you know, I don't know. Okay, next. So my next tip is not to stress too much about your grades. Like yes, like worry about what you're getting in the class, like worry about the tests and finals and midterms, and make sure you study, but like don't stress if you fail a test, because failing one test is not gonna hurt you, you know? Everyone in their college career is gonna fail a test. And yeah, it's gonna suck at the moment, but don't be focused on the one test that you failed, but focus on the many more tests to come that you can pass and that you have control over, because stressing about the things you can't control really doesn't help. It doesn't do anything, you know? Don't buy your textbooks new. Don't buy them for the full price, because it's crazy. There's gonna be like Facebook pages from your school that like students post used books for cheap, you know? Or you can search them up on Amazon or search them up on Chegg. Chegg is a great website. I use Chegg personally. You can rent your textbooks for a semester and then send them back. Or you can buy them on Amazon or rent them on Amazon, because that's so much cheaper. And buying them new at like your school, that's a waste of money, honestly, because you can buy a $200 textbook for 20 bucks, because you're not gonna need the textbook ever again after the class, you know? So it's really not worth paying 200, 300, 400 bucks for a textbook that you might not even use. Some teachers don't even use their textbook. Like they'll be like, oh, it's required, and then be like, oh, but you're not gonna use it. Like what? But yeah. So my next tip is not to bring your entire wardrobe to college, because you're not gonna wear it. You're not gonna wear all of it. Honestly, I brought so many clothes. I literally wore the same thing over and over and over again. Honestly, you're not gonna need all your clothes, because one, you have minimal space, and two, you're not gonna wanna like switch it up. Because honestly, well, personally, I would wake up maybe 30 minutes before class and just put on some leggings, maybe jeans, and put on a shirt, and then walk to class. Like, I did not try whatsoever. Most of the time, I wore no makeup. I wore pants with just like a regular t-shirt, and no one cares. No one judges you. Like, it's not high school where people, oh my god, high school, people would be like, oh my god, why is she wearing that? Or, oh my god, she's wearing pajamas to class. Like, no, college is so different. No one cares if you wear pajamas to class. No one cares if you bring a blanket or a pillow, or if you're wearing a onesie to class. Like, no one cares. Honestly, if you wear a onesie and I see you in my class, like, you are my spirit animal. Like, oh my god, like, I want to be you, you know? You don't want to wear makeup? Don't wear makeup to class. If you want to not brush your hair, don't brush your hair. Who cares? Wear a sweatshirt. Wear a onesie. Wear a dinosaur outfit. I don't know. Wear what you want to wear. Wear what you're comfortable. No one cares. Who cares what? And if they do care, who cares, you know? You shouldn't care what they think. You're there to learn. You're not there to impress them with how you look. But yeah, I think that is all I have to say. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. It's summer, so I'm gonna be uploading more, and it's gonna be a great time, like I said in the beginning of the video. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, stay, subscribe, hit that like, comment down below with what videos you want to see from me, because I need ideas. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.